Sharpe's Enemy by Bernard Cornwell. The book is preceded by a dedication, "For my daughter, with love," and a quotation. This system is yet in its infancy. Much has been accomplished in a short time, and there is every reason to believe that the accuracy of the rocket may be actually brought upon a par with that of other artillery ammunition for all the important purposes of field service. Colonel Sir William Congreve, 1814. Prologue. On December the 8th, 1812, the English soldiers first came to Adrados. The village had escaped the war. It lay in that part of Spain east of the northern Portuguese border, and though it was close to the frontier, few soldiers had passed through its single street. The French had come once, 3 years before, but they had been running from the English Lord Wellington, and running so fast that they scarcely had time to stop and loot. Then, in May of 1812, the Spanish soldiers had come, the garrison of Adrados, but the villagers had not minded. There were only 50 soldiers, with 4 cannon, and once the guns had been placed in the old castle and watchtower outside the village, the soldiers seemed to think their war was done. They drank in the village inn, flirted with the women at the stream where the flat stones made laundry easy, and 2 village girls married gunners in the summer. By some confusion in the Spanish army, the garrison had been sent a powder convoy intended for Ciudad Rodrigo, and the soldiers boasted that they had more powder and fewer guns than any other artillery troop in Europe. They made crude fireworks for the weddings, and the villagers admired the explosions that flashed and echoed in their remote valley. In the autumn, some of the Spanish soldiers deserted, bored with guarding the valley where no soldiers came, eager to go back to their own villages and their own women. Then the English soldiers came, and on that day of all days, Adrados was not a place of great importance. It grew, the priest said, sheep and thorns. And the priest told the villagers that made the village a holy place, because Christ's life began with a shepherd's visit and ended with a crown of thorns. Yet the villagers did not need the priest to tell them that Adrados was sacred, because only one thing brought visitors to Adrados, and that was on the feast, on December the 8th. Years before, no one knew how many, not even the priest, but in those far-off days when the Christians fought the Muslims in Spain, the Holy Mother had come to Adrados. Everyone knew the story.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?